What is up, everybody, and welcome back to some more Attack on Titan in Minecraft. So I'm back once again, and I'm gonna continue the Forest Trees. Let's see. I made one more tree. Not much, but let's see. It's the hardest thing really, besides making these giant custom trees, is just figuring out where the heck I am. So if we go south a bit here and just fly over here really quick. This is pretty much where it'll start. So I made this path here using World Edit, and to figure out how to have multiple blocks in the same using the same brush. So that's pretty handy. Basically, I'm just using granite, polished granite, and then coarse dirt. And this is gonna be the path I use for all the paths pretty much between the walls, between the districts, all that stuff. So we have that going through the forest here, and so we're at the very like northeast, north whatever. I don't know, the northern tip of the forest. I got a few more pictures that I'll probably put on screen really quickly here of just kind of what it is. So it basically just looks like a kind of oval shape, a large oval shape of a forest. So I have pretty much exactly where I want to be. Oh god, the stuttering is real. Of where I want to start it, and then it's just going to go southwest, kind of doing a little bit of curvature here, whatever. Just a pretty large path going southwest, in between the outermost wall and the middle wall. And this is the forest that they fought the female Titan in. So, you have like a frickin' little squad of horses that can fit on the path pretty well, I guess. I don't know. I think it's pretty big enough, pretty much big enough. And then it goes all the way. It's not, the Forest of Giant Trees isn't insanely large. It's pretty big, but it's kind of smaller than what you might think. But this is just the main road going through it, and then the forest is going to be pretty big. It's a pretty big oval going through. I went back to MC Edit a couple times just to see where I was, and this seems like a pretty reasonable size. I could always make it bigger, but this is the starting place for that. I did save all the 4 trees I made. I think I was being a bit harsh on myself with the trees. I think they look pretty damn good so far. Like, I've been trying to find, just to see, what I wanted to see was if there's like a real life species of tree that these are based off of. Like, is this like just like, I mean, what, did they just like do like a larger version of a tree that exists in real life? Or they their own kind of tree? Whatever. I couldn't really find anything on that. I didn't really care, but I did find a few more pictures. And I made this tree here. Looks pretty good. I have all these different brushes I used. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. I have saved all of them. This one over here is made of spruce. I don't remember making it out of spruce, but it is. I think that's good, having maybe a few different types of trees, like wood-wise. That'll be fine. And these are the biggest ones I'll make. This one, the top of the tree looks a little funny. I don't know, whatever. It looks fine. I mean, when you're down on the ground and you're walking through the forest, it's, this is your perspective. So I think that's pretty good for a big tree, if I say so myself. I guess I could really quick just make another one now that I have it down. I'll make it over here. I'll probably delete these trees. I wanted to make these, like, I spaced them out, right, so I can save them properly, get the whole box shape in there and save it without overlapping anything. I'll probably delete these. It's not too big of a trouble to delete them again. That's fine. I could do it in-game even, but it's easier in MC Edit. So yeah, I'll just make one over here. So let's see. So I have this one here. This is like a radius of 5 or something. Works well for the base of the tree, and then from there I just kind of work my way around. Just kind of, I'm either clicking on the middle one, or I'm clicking on one of these to kind of slowly shape it. So, it's doing a couple of little twists and turns here and there. Nothing too crazy though. And that's pretty much how I'm making it, and then I go usually around halfway up the tree, and then I switch to a smaller one. This is like a radius of 3, I think. Yeah, it's a radius of 3. It says radius of 3, but it's kind of, I don't know. I don't really, yeah, it's a radius of 3, as you can see. So, go up a little bit further, and then from there, I just use this as just a radius of 1, but it, it still has like 2 blocks. Oh god. Yep, wonderful. You get the idea. And so it just kind of goes up like that. Yeah, it really is a time saver. I mean, I do end up planning on making like maybe a dozen to a dozen and a half, like, I don't know, around there, how many versions of trees I'll make. And at that point, copying and pasting them, rotating them, just putting them wherever, you won't be able to really tell that there are a whole bunch of duplicates. It'll look pretty nice, I think. So, I'll go up a little further. There's always variations. I could make an even larger tree, like have a couple of really massive trees that are like over 100 blocks tall or something. Some of them that are like a little shorter. And then there's also a whole bunch of small trees. Like I could just place a bunch of saplings, regular saplings around the forest as well, just to have smaller ones, and then random little paths and whatnot. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good method to the madness of making the entire Attack on Titan world and all of its lore. Again, the next huge project I'm planning on is going to be the underground city. That's going to be interesting. But again, much easier when you have MC Edit, World Edit, all these tools at your disposal. So anyways, let's just make some branches here. So I've also been, this one that I made recently, I kind of included some just kind of twiggy branches that I just made from obviously just placing logs. And that looks better having those. But yeah, everything takes time, and I've been kind of freaking lazy recently, as you could probably tell. But man, if I could get to the point of making like 3 videos a week at least, starting there, 3 videos a week, I think that'd be pretty reasonable. So hopefully it probably won't happen immediately, but maybe I can just kind of, practice and just ease myself into doing that. Honestly, it shouldn't be that hard. I get lazy sometimes, a lot of the times, really. But it's I don't know. Doing this is just a nice way to take my mind off things, and it's pretty fun when I just do it, instead of putting it off. But anyways, though, whatever. So have some branches here. Make however many you really want. Just have them everywhere. And then the leaves here, I have 2 brushes for the leaves. This one, basically just BR sphere leaves 3, which is the jungle leaves, which I think look pretty good for this. And I think the radius was 3. I think that's what I used. And so you just kind of pop them around. Oh, it doesn't work. What? Excuse me? That's essentially what I did. This one still works. This one is a radius of 1. I don't know why they're doing this all of a sudden when they're dissipating. I don't understand. Like when you use the brushes, it spawns them in to where it doesn't update any blocks and it doesn't do anything. So I should be able to just place a bunch of these. Yeah, see, I can place those, and these should be dissipating, but they aren't, which is what I want. Hell? Oh, I see what I did. Okay, let me just do like undo 10, however many I can do. I forgot to set the mask. You have to set the mask to air so that it'll only replace air blocks and it's not going to replace your wood blocks. I think that might have been... I don't know what's with this though. I'm just going to redo that. I don't know why that's not working. BR sphere leaves 3. Oh, I think I actually put a semicolon instead of a regular one. Okay. That might have been it. I don't know. 3. That should be fine. What? Why isn't that working? What the heck? What? Really? I don't understand. It's like you do something that's supposed to work and it just refuses to work. I don't understand. Why? What? Okay. Let me try something else. BT. BR sphere. Because if I do that right, you can type in BR for short, but whatever. Let's just do brush, sphere, pattern, which is the block, which again is leaves 3, and then the radius, 3. So yeah, see, there it works. But again, it's dissipating them. I have no idea why it's doing that. It should not do that unless I touch it. Oh, now it, okay, yeah, see, it's doing it again. I don't know, that's really annoying, because the thing is, right, like, I'm making the trees, I'm making the leaves pop out, and they should not be dissipating, and then I copy them using MCEdit, saving them as a file, and then even when I paste them back in somewhere, it also should leave all the leaves intact. Like this, if I touched a single leaf on this, it would. I mean, let's just see what happens. It's just, oh, nothing. Okay, nothing happens. What? Okay, what about over here? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Let me just try reloading the world. I have no idea what even, but maybe that might fix it. I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of finicky for some reason. I don't know. Of course, perfect timing, right? Whatever, I got the brush fixed. Let's just go back up here and finish some of the branches. So when it comes to the top of the tree, I don't know, just put some around here. Time set day. And then with this one, what I like to do is like have the bottom of the branch still exposed, and then on the coming branches, having the base of them exposed. Because in the anime, you know, they're pretty much safe up here, and you can fit, like, you know, 3 people can be on a branch sitting up here. So I think that's pretty good scale-wise. Anyways, it's not bad. So, let's finish this up. So, the next few episodes of this series will probably mostly just be, like, update videos. Like, I'll get a lot done off camera, and then I'll show what I did, maybe do a little bit of stuff on camera. And then the next time I do, like, a, like, kind of checkpoint, I guess, like, when I get a bunch of stuff done, like, either when I complete this forest, or something, I don't know, however far I get, and then I make a video, I have a download link, and then also I'm gonna plan on sharing that video on Reddit. Because, I mean, the thing is, right, like, my channel growth has not been good. I've been making videos for 2 years now, over 2 years. I mean, not super regular. There's been times where I didn't make videos for months, and then, you know, even now I have trouble making videos frequently, but still, 150 subs in 2 years, not the greatest. I mean, it always takes a long time to get started, but one thing that pretty much almost all major YouTubers have in common is that at some point their videos got viral on Reddit, or, I mean, you know, that they share their videos other places, you know, something like that. So I think I'm going to start sharing some of my videos on Reddit. I mean, the reason why I haven't already is just because I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. I mean, there's already plenty of them. I'd share my video on Reddit, and it probably wouldn't get very far. But the series that I'm doing right now is I'm building the entire Attack on Titan universe in friggin' Minecraft. So I think that's a pretty original thing. I don't think anyone else on YouTube is doing that. So hopefully, you know, people who see it, they're not immediately like, oh god, a Minecraft YouTuber. Oh god, why? Oh, kill it. Kill it, please. Oh my god, what? Did I get rid of my... I did. Oh, wait, no, here it is. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. What the heck? It makes no sense. It's been fine this entire time, and now it just decides to do that. Like, I literally can't even... What? Why? Okay. Fine. I guess I'll give up on that. Whatever. That tree didn't happen. Whatever. We have 4 trees here to start out with, and a general area here to put them. So I guess I'll just switch over to MCEdit and see what I can do. See if it works out, because the thing with these giant trees is, and you know, with the fact that when it comes to Minecraft, the way the trees work, if the leaves are too far away from the logs, it'll just disintegrate. So it does make it difficult, but you know, it should work out. So let's see how it works out with MCEdit. Hopefully something will go my way finally, but anyways, I will see you there. Alrighty then, I am back in MCEdit, so we're looking at the overview here. This is the path. That's that little structure of the purple blocks. Up here where these blobs are, somewhere. So are they over here? More? Yeah, so here's the trees that I made. A little bit south, and then the big thing here. continues on for a while actually. It's a surprisingly big path. It took me like a minute to make after I did the brush. So here's the eastern district of the middle wall here, and then here's the other wall. So yeah, it's right in between there. Pretty good placement. See, there are some places where the walls just simply won't render for some reason. I think that's just because I haven't rendered the chunks over there. I mean, I don't know. It should pretty much, but yeah. So that's that. I could always make this a bit bigger, but I think that's a pretty good size. Yeah. It'll probably end up being bigger for sure, but this is definitely a start. So yeah, we have this main thing going through here, the trees and everything. So let's go into the actual thing, and okay, here's that. So, oh god, I have all of the schematics here. Oh god, this is a bit of a mess. I mean, I should be able to create folders, like subfolders, to organize it better. Because this isn't even a fraction of the schematics I'll end up with. And I'll probably release all these schematics to be able to download them later, but that also takes time. So yeah, we just have these 4 trees here. We have a couple of large ones, a couple of medium ones, and the one that's spruce. So that's pretty much just, starting all with F so that I can find them easily, obviously. So I think I'll just start out by placing a couple of these. I think this is probably one of the better looking ones. Not bad. So, oh god. Yep, just gotta get used to the controls here. If I can select the base. Alright, there we go. So we have all these. I can rotate them. Let's see which... it's not that axis. They're that axis. I rotate them around, do whatever I want with them, and I can place them, like, it has its own, like, hitbox kind of thing, but I can make them overlap just fine. That's no problem. So they'll be pretty closely bunched together. Yeah, this is... I can copy the error, but I'm not going to copy the error. That's how you make them overlap. But then this is what I don't know about. It updates it. It updates the chunks. So I just hope that it doesn't cause the leaves to dissipate. That would just be bad. So I don't know. That should be good though. So, oh god. So just select that. What the oh. Oh my god, the grass. The grass is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, well, perfect. No, that's just great. I guess, how do you undo? Undo? And undo? I guess that's a bit of a problem. I have to make sure that... I think it has to be there. I just have to make sure it's on the right layer, otherwise it just messes everything up. There's a whole lot of finicky things when it comes to doing this, but every episode is a learning process for me as well. So, let's see if that works. Let's confirm again, because that would be really annoying. Right, there we go. I think that worked. So, it does kind of make the grass a lot thicker, which having a whole bunch of grass area makes certain things annoying, but whatever, it's fine. It's better than having the grass here than having to make the grass myself later on and all that. So that's whatever. So let's just add a few more of these in and see what it looks like. Let's just try to make like a little small scale forest, just over here somewhere. And since I'm going to be making more versions of the trees, I'm not going to make it too crazy, but let's see. Let's just try to make this quick and easy. Pasting these in. I'm pretty sure oh. Okay, yes. Thank you. Alright, let's put some large trees in here. Let's put it over there, rotate it randomly in a random direction, and place it right there. And I don't know, it's hard to tell if it's on the right layer. It looks like it is, but I don't know, everything, yeah. Okay, it was on the same layer, okay. Yep. And then there we go. Perfect, just like that. And yep, it updates the lights and updates the chunks. So I don't... Okay, I'm flying off into the sky. That's great. And I can't stop because it's doing this. Oh, good. Oh, good. Can you please go faster? Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think it's fine. That's always fun when that happens, but let's just go ahead and continue. Don't export. Oh my god, stop, please. Forest. Yeah, this is a mess, as you can tell. But let's try to put in one of the spruce tree. And let's put that as close as we can to this tree, right? And just see how well it works overlapping them. So rotate it randomly, whatever. And then let's just place it like right there. That's definitely like overlapping a little bit with the boxes, the selecting boxes. And yeah, so let's see. It should be on the right layer, but again, I just want to figure this out. Okay, so yeah, if I don't do anything to it, it should be on the right layer. So that's no problem. All right. Yep. Deselect, and there we go. So I think because I don't want these videos to be too long, you know, it's just me doing stuff. So I think I'm just gonna create a little mini forest and see what I end up with. Alright, I am back in the world, and this is the moment of truth. Alright, so it doesn't look like the leaves are dissipating, and that looks pretty damn good, I must say. I like it, I like it. That is, wow, damn, those are fucking huge. That is pretty good. I would say this is a success. I don't want to go too crazy, but yeah, I think this small scale forest here is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I think this is what I want the trees to look like. I kind of honestly wish I learned how to do, you know, multiple blocks on the same brush, because then I would do multiple types of leaves. Multiple leaf colors. Oh god, I would do everything. I would do multiple leaf colors, and I would also probably do multiple log colors as well. I maybe combined, I don't know, let's see what, I mean, I don't know, I guess it's not too late. It would take some effort, you know, deleting everything, deleting all the trees and starting from scratch, and then, you know, making slightly better trees, but I don't know, would that be worth it? I mean, this looks pretty good as is. I think this is good enough, honestly. Yeah, but yeah, you know what? No, I think this is good. I think this is good. I mean, they are all the same species of tree, so I don't know if it makes sense to have some of them using spruce logs, but it doesn't really, it doesn't kill it. It doesn't kill the vibe. It doesn't kill the immersion or anything. It looks fine. It's just a slightly darker tree. And then with all these leaves everywhere, all the shade, all that, you know, I think overall it's pretty good. So, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good success. Yeah. Oh. So anyways, I think that is about it for this video. I will be doing more off camera, and like I said, once I get to another stopping point, you know, with another major, like, you know, enough progress where I can do another download link, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and share that video on Reddit and see what happens, you know, who knows. But anyways, that'll be all for today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any, you know, anything you can put in the comments, recommendations, suggestions, whatever it might be, go ahead and do that. Leave a like and subscribe, would be highly appreciated. And as always, I will see you later.